Ow. Hey, I'm Christopher JMUA and welcome to my channel. And if you're an existing subscriber, welcome back. And if you're not an existing subscriber, I see you watching this video. Like, I see when you watch and you don't subscribe, so I think you should subscribe so that you can get alerted if you hit the little bell and you'll know that I posted another video. And then you'll be able to come back and see it every time I post another video. Because why wouldn't you want to join this fun little family we got? Because sometimes I can be cool, I guess. Maybe, you know. Today I had a really fun idea. I was watching Kathleen Lights do a video and she was using the Emily Edits palette and she made this really nice halo eye. I couldn't quite find the same colors, but I found some combination of those colors and I'm gonna make my own rendition of the look. Here's the look. And I have you zoomed in on me so that you can see me actually do the eye look. I went ahead and did my base and my contour, and I'm gonna still add the highlight, blush, and of course the eyeshadow and the lipstick so that we can kind of build it all, because I don't really know for sure how the colors are gonna work out on my eyes yet. So I wanna pick all of that later and see what it looks like. But here's the look from Kathleen Lights. It's this beautiful like coral shade that she used as the transition shade, and then this really pretty green as the halo, and then a really bright gold color on the lid. Except actually she used gold, then she went back with a pink rose gold kind of color, and then went back with a gold again. So it's more like a rose gold, if that makes sense. And she also used a really bright green as a pop of highlight in the inner corner. And her brows look so much better than mine. Hers are at least close to even. Mine are just there. I got a couple of pictures so we could really see what she looked like. Stunning. This screenshot I did not mean to take, but it was so funny when I got it. Kathleen Lights after way too many shots. Kathleen, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry. You're beautiful. Oh, and I hope you're recovering okay from your surgery. Congrats, by the way. I want to get my lips done really bad because I don't have any. And it would be something that would make me really happy. But I hope you're recovering okay. Now, the kicker to this whole thing is that she used the Makeup Revolution Emily Edits palette, and it had some really nice colors in it. I was looking through all of my palettes to try and find something that would compare. And the only thing that I found that could even come close to comparing was the Anastasia Subculture palette. It's funny because there was so much controversy over it. Now, the coolest thing about this is I have never ever used this palette before. I have never swatched it. I have never used any shade in here. And I picked this because it was the single palette that came the closest to having all the colors that she used in one setup without me having to use a bunch of different palettes. So I'm gonna kind of use this video as a first impressions, as a try-on, and kind of as a tutorial if I can make it look close to the same. So I'll give you swatches of the entire palette. I know it's super old and nobody probably really cares anymore, but I do because it's new for me and I've never actually used it before or dug into it before. So just in case someone in the future wants to search for the Subculture palette and they've never seen any of the colors used, maybe I can be of some help at some point. I'm gonna start out with the Luscious Angel Eyes eyeshadow primer base. So first things first, I'm gonna go in with the JH31 brush into Roxy, this shade right here. We got the coral shade almost all the way up to the brow bone. Definitely up to the brow bone towards the inside. I'm just afraid I'm not gonna do you justice, Kathleen. There's so much fallout with this palette. Or with this color anyway. I'm gonna use the JH36 and try to blend out those edges a little bit. Kathleen uses this, it's like a dark navy teal color for the outside of the halo. And the closest color I could find to that in the Subculture palette is Axis up here. I might need to add a little bit of Untamed into Axis to make it really more teal, but I'm gonna go in with Axis first just to see if it's the right color. Next smallest I've got is the JH40. I'm just trying to achieve as close as possible to what she has with only using this palette and not going into anything else, which I have nowhere near the talent she does, so let's not get too overboard, but I want to try and get close. And now I'm going to go back in with Roxy. I'm going to blend these edges together and I will say, even though there's a lot of fallout, there sure is a lot of pigment. And going back in with Axis to re-intensify it. And she kind of took it up a little bit higher so that whenever she had her eye open, the darker color was showing a little bit. When I look straight in the mirror, it doesn't do that, but when I look at the camera, it does, I guess. I'm gonna take it a little bit higher, and maybe it won't destroy everything. Hey, it's not destroying everything. Okay, now one more time, I'm gonna go back in with the JH36 into Roxy and just intensify that one more time. Now the same thing on the other side. You know, whenever I saw Kathleen Lights do this look, she had a video with 2 different looks in it. She was just trying out the Emily Edit palette, and the moment she came on camera and I saw the coral with that teal, I don't know that I've ever really seen a halo eye with coral and teal together specifically, and for some reason that was just something that I had to try because it was absolutely beautiful on her and it just looked like so much fun to create. I feel like you definitely have to be creative to come up with something like that. You know, I'm trying to follow this just like Kathleen, because if you watch her video, she just goes back and forth with the coral and the teal color. Now she has this gold here, but it kind of resembles rose gold because she went in with gold, then packed some rose or pink on top of it and decided she didn't like it, so added more gold to it, and it kind of left a little bit of that rose gold underneath it. I'm gonna use the JH38 and go into that gold shade right here and see if I can just blend that on instead of packing it on. Oh my god, that's gorgeous. I'm gonna go back in with Axis and just try to barely touch that up without getting any fallout or without messing up the gold. Okay, I think that's high enough. Now I'm gonna go back in with the JH36 into Roxy and just go over that coral shade one more time. Now, last but not least, I am gonna take this color right here called Electric, because she adds a super bright shimmery green on the inner corner. I'm gonna do the same thing. No, we tightline first with black liner. I'm just going to tightline my waterline. I'm not gonna go way up there. This is really difficult for me, I hope you know. I hope you enjoy watching this. I got it all. One eye down. Okay. Oh no, am I gonna water? No. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Okay, we're just gonna say that's done. And I think she did waterline. This definitely looks like waterline, so we're gonna go for it. And she takes it all the way in. And the other side. We have coral on the lower lash and corduroy on the lower lash, and buff corduroy out. So that is the equivalent of Roxy and Axis. So we're gonna take Roxy onto the lower lash using my JH42. It's like the tiniest little detail brush. And now we go in with Axis and buff that lower lash line out. And I'm gonna use Cube right here on my brow bone. Wow, that is so pink. And last but certainly not least, I'm using my JH35 going into electric. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, that's beautiful. Wow. Oh, can I have a highlight like that? Yes. Oh my god, that's gorgeous. Oh. Okay, what did she do next? Oh, she put on lashes. How is it that I always end up using like all of my brushes every time I do a look? And I just do one look. Okay, mascara time. Ow. I'm gonna put this other lash on. I hope everyone knows that at this point it is probably a little after 2 o'clock in the morning, and I started this. Actually, I started this multiple times during the day, and at one point in time, I had to go over to my mom's for an emergency for my little sister and help take care of that. Then I got back home and got a full face of foundation on and got pulled away for a meeting. And then after the meeting, I came home, got a full face of foundation on, and for some reason, I guess the primer that I put on first and I put the foundation over it, something didn't work right together and my skin was all flaky and stuff. It was really weird. But then I took all that off and then I started to do it again and it was starting to look really nice and really put together. And then a friend texted me and said that they needed help with something. So I helped them do that. And then by the time I finally got started to actually like getting going, like putting on foundation all over again and doing the whole thing from the very beginning, it was like 10 o'clock maybe, like 10:30, 11. And now it is 2 o'clock. Probably past 2 o'clock now. I think it's like 2:30 or 2:45. And I have to get up at 6 in the morning. So that's gonna be fantastic. But it was just to show my dedication to giving you guys quality content that I'm happy with and proud of and that I'm happy to share with you guys. So I hope you know that you are all my beauties and I appreciate you very much. Now I just need highlighter and blush. Let's look at this Becca Afterglow palette, see what I've got. You know, I could go in with like this corally pink color because that would kind of match the eye look. What did she use? There's her highlight, my highlighters. Is that pink? Yeah, that's a pink. Moonshine, rose gold, and topaz. What would go with this? Moonshine, rose gold, topaz, moonshine. Moonstone. It's moonstone. My favorite.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Ooh, is that good? Oh my god, this looks so good. I'm seriously like the most excited about this look. I feel like I could highlight almost all day. Like this should be an occupation. Can I be a professional highlighter? Oh wow, that was probably way too much. It's pretty though. Man, my nose looks skinny. And it's not. Ugh, I love this look so much. My eyebrows aren't even at all. Ooh, I like that one. They both have their own thing going on. This is one version of me. This is the other version. Blush. I want to use my pretty vulgar brush. I want to use my pretty vulgar blush because it's pretty vulgar. And that just is good. Tap tap. Hey, that's not bad. Okay. Okay, I can deal with that. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Oh guys, I think I have an idea for lips. I want to get really close to what Kathleen was wearing, and I'm not really sure exactly what that is because I forgot to write it down, and that would just make too much sense to go back and check. So I was trying to match the color instead. Wait, I think I found a coral. You know what, we're gonna try this one. It looks really intense. I think it's gonna be way too much, but we're gonna give it a shot. I feel like I should line my lips because this is just a straight up lipstick. We're gonna go with red. Wow, on the screen that looked like my mouth was open. It's not. That's really weird. Let's see, what will this do to it? Still a little bold, but it's not too bad. Okay everybody, now that's the final look. What do you think? And don't forget, we have to compare to Kathleen. How was it compared to that? If I look at you like this. Oh wait. Yeah, but... Oh God, I wish I had your lips. But really though, I think it was pretty good. Okay everybody, so that's the final look. I had a lot of fun with this one, and I think so far this is just about my favorite eye look. There will be plenty more, but so far, yeah, it's my favorite. And remember, I see you hanging out, just chilling, watching, so why don't you go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It's right here. It should be right here. Or maybe it'll be right here. Either way. And also, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, because that lets me know that you like what I'm doing. And if you have any suggestions or any comments, please leave them down below. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know if you like what I did. Give me comments about what I did. And don't forget, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat. Everything is all the same username. Christopher J. MUA makes it really easy. And always remember and never forget, you're beautiful. Bye.